No, it was not pretty. So we got OJ joining us. A long weekend for you. And I mean, on the bright side, Calgary was able to keep them out of the Toronto Rock, which is pretty.
Yeah, no, the Toronto Rock game, I was surprised how close it was.
Yeah, no, that was pretty good.
Yeah, no, it was a really close game for sure.
So you're out there for the first game was versus the Riptide.
Oh, for New York, sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm so New York was winning the first quarter. I screwed that up.
Yeah,
But then Calgary was winning the first half
yeah,
because Calgary came back in the second quarter, and yeah,
scored a few more. Yeah.
yeah, no, they made it look good. So the first quarter, Josh Courier's got two. So what's up with your boy Zach Courier though? He has not been on the board very much this year at all, actually. Yeah, has he?
No, I've kind of witnessed it playing him more. They're leaning towards him for more transition, like getting the ball out of the zone type thing right now, than actually shooting. He's been doing some faceoffs a bit too.
Yeah, no, and I think he did pretty good on some of the faceoffs. When you watched him play, was it the Halifax game I think against Withers? We talked about how good he did in the
Yeah,
faceoffs, where he doesn't necessarily win every faceoff, but you know they don't beat him cleanly. You know, Withers isn't
yeah,
running down the floor and scoring a goal after he faces off against Courier.
yeah.
But I mean,
No,
King looked good, and yeah, going into the second quarter, 6-5 now. Calgary's winning. You're like, okay, boys, we got this together. And then you
yeah.
come out of halftime, and yeah, when you came out of halftime, it was like,
Honestly, when they started pulling 2 free goals ahead, I was panicking already.
yeah,
I was like, uh-oh. I know we still have a quarter and a half to go, but this ain't gonna be well.
no, yeah, and then I mean, really, so once you got into that final, it was really the last 3.5 minutes of the third quarter was when New York went on that run, and it went from 7-8, Calgary winning by one because New York tied it up at seven, and then Pace scores the power play goal for
Yeah,
and they and then all of a sudden it was the New York 3 goal run. And really, when you look
yep,
at it though, that was the only 3 goal run, wasn't it? Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I mean, honestly, when it comes to these games, these are the kind of games that you expect Calgary to be in, and usually they were winning them. What
Yeah.
have you seen this year that's kind of different? Are they just missing Molosky and trying to figure things out, or is it maybe with some
I,
different pieces up front, or?
I think it's more of different pieces coming in, like new coaching. And you got to remember, Greg, we've had a lot of buys too. We haven't hit steady games for a while.
That's true. And then, so you guys didn't play any doubleheaders last year, and then you had the home and home
Yeah.
back-to-back nights. That's tough.
Yeah. No, it was doubleheaders are always crazy. Like I woke up literally after the first one, wondering if my voice was working. Oh, you're still on mute.
Was the first one superhero night, or was it the second one?
First was Every Child Matters, and then it was Superhero Night.
Yeah. Did you dress up for the superhero night?
I did not.
Really, with as into all that stuff as you are, you didn't put on something?
No, I could have busted out my Flash cosplay, but I like to stick with my Roughnecks jersey.
Like to stick with the Roughnecks jersey. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you there. So then you get out of the third quarter. It's 10-8. 10-8. 10-8. New York's got the lead, but then Hayden Dixon gets you
Yeah.
guys on the board quick. But it seemed to not last for very long before. What was the penalty for to go on the power play? Tyler Pace got a
Oh
delay of
yeah,
game penalty.
that's what it was.
What was that? Do you remember? Was it a shot or was it
I think it was almost a shot clock
where it
violation
was a
than it
shot
was a
clock and
foul.
then he shot it off a little after or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and it's funny because what was it? I think it was that first game. I hit a little Easter egg for you, Greg. Right by where I'm sitting, there's a little Tech Lax sticker in the fourth quarter.
All right, I'll have to look for it.
Yeah, I just like leaned it against the boards there.
That's awesome. I'll
Yeah,
uh, I'll have to see if I can find it. Yeah, I'm gonna get the top stuff for it. So the top goal getters of the night were
Jesse King for Calgary with 3 goals, and Jeff Teat had 4 as well.
yeah. So I mean, usually when Jesse King has a big night like that, you can kind of count on you guys winning. But the
Yeah,
especially he was the top assist getter for Calgary as well.
yeah, no, he was, like you said, 3 assists from Jesse King of the night. And for New York, we have Cal Martez with 5.
Yeah, Matisse, and he's a new guy. They originally, I
Yeah.
believe, he's the one they brought in to play defense, and now they've got him running out the front door. So that's been
Huh.
huge. But I mean, here's another. Jesse King was also the leader in the loose ball category.
Yep. Yeah, no, like it was a close game, but even, what was it? I saw an interview Sanderson did after that game, and he's like, honestly, they just played sloppy, weren't getting enough shots in.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that was the other thing is when you looked at it, Dunkerley had what was it? Because it was only 48 shots on goal, so Dunkerley had
Yeah.
38 saves.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. No, it was, yeah, 48 shots. And then on Delves, it was 57 shots.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, so Sanderson kind of thought the guys were a little sloppy, not getting all the shots they needed to.
Yeah, and then he even said, because it was that after the game that night, he was saying, yeah, tomorrow we'll go over, like tonight the guys will go over tape and we'll fix some stuff and shoot around tomorrow.
Yeah.
And considering they played Toronto, that wasn't a terrible game, like play wise.
No, it wasn't. But before we get onto that game, and then the next two games, Calgary was playing Toronto, and then
On Saturday,
yeah, in New York he'll be playing. Is it San
San
Diego?
Diego, San Diego, yep,
Yeah, that's going to be a big game.
yeah,
Yeah,
because I hear San Diego's on a bit of a hot streak too, from what I can tell.
San Diego is on a bit of a hot streak, and what San Diego has really done is their offense has been on fire, especially when you see what did they put up 16 last weekend? But more
Yeah,
than that, their defense has been able to they've kept everybody out of double digits for the most part. I want to say out of the last 4 games, they've held 3 teams, or it might be 5-4 or something like that. I'll look it up, but yeah, it was pretty. They really have been on a pretty good tear.
yeah, no, and that's one thing I feel San Diego was missing last season, is they had all the components for the offense, but they didn't have defense.
Yeah, and picking up a Ligrieri has been
Yeah,
great in the defense. Rubish is playing good for them. They got to be very happy with the way their defense looks. Yeah, they've been shutting teams down, and they definitely are coming on at the right time.
yeah. Well, if they keep that up, then they should have a better time come playoffs.
Yeah, absolutely. Right on. It's been awesome. Let's do it again.
Okay, bye, Greg.
See ya.